Wow, hello my people. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Your wish has always been my command. Thanks always. Well, meanwhile, this is another one. Alright, this is another one. Serap 261 orders sue Muhammed NBC for imposing 9 million naira fine on channels Ãgåïñst Arise TV over #EndSARS coverage. The Minister of Information and Culture Alhaji Lai Mohammed, the Social Economic Rights and Accountability Project 261 concerned Nigerians, civil society and media groups have filed a lawsuit against the National Broadcasting Commission and Minister of Information and Culture Lai Mohammed. The litigants are asking the court to declare as arbitrary, illegal and unconstitutional the 3 million naira fine imposed on each of channels Ãgåïñst and Arise TV for their coverage of the #EndSARS protest. The Minister of Information and Culture Lai Mohammed, they are also asking the court to stop NBC from collecting the money. Acting Director General of the NBC, Armstrong Idachaba, is joined in the suit as defendant. The co-plaintiffs in the suit are 255 concerned Nigerians. Premium Times Service Limited, Center for Journalism, Innovation and Development, HEDA, Resources Centers, International Center for Investigative Reporting, African Center for Media and Information Literacy and Media Rights Agenda. Idachaba had last week announced fines of 9 million naira on channels Ãgåïñst and Arise TV for purported unprofessional coverage of the #EndSARS protest across the country. Alright, but in the suit number FHC/ABJ/CS/1436/2020 filed last Friday at the Federal High Court Abuja, the plaintiffs are seeking an order setting aside arbitrary, illegal and unconstitutional fines of 9 million naira and any other penal sanction unilaterally imposed by the NBC and Mr. Lai Mohammed on channels Ãgåïñst and Arise TV and on any other radio/television stations simply for carrying out their professional and constitutional duties. They argued that Section 2 and of the NBC Act and the Broadcasting Code are oppressive and clearly consistent with the Nigerian Constitution and the country's international obligations. The suit reads, if the NBC and Lai Mohammed are allowed to continue to use these oppressive provisions against independent media in the guise of performing their statutory duties, the end result will be authoritarianism and denial of freedom and liberty. The NBC and Mr. Lai Mohammed have consistently used broadcasting codes to suppress the watchdog roles of independent media and to violate Nigerians' human rights, including the right to freedom of expression, to disseminate and receive information and hold their government and public officials to account. The action by the NBC and Mr. Lai Mohammed is arbitrary, illegal and unconstitutional as it is contrary to Section 39 of the Nigerian Constitution, Article 9 of the African Charter and Human and People's Rights and Article 19 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, which Nigeria has ratified. Their action is apparently aimed to clamp down on media freedom and Nigerians' human rights. The plaintiffs are also seeking an order setting aside the fine of 5 million naira and any other penal sanction unilaterally imposed by the NBC and Mr. Lai Muhammed on Nigerian Info 99.3 FM Lagos, simply for carrying out its professional and constitutional duties. The radio station was fined after an interview where a former deputy governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Obadiah Melafia, said he got information that a northern governor sponsored Boko Haram. The suit filed on behalf of the plaintiff by their lawyers Kolawole Oluwadare Adelake Aremo and Opeyemi Owolabi reads in part, a fine is a criminal sanction and only the court is empowered by the Constitution to impose it. Fine imposed by regulatory agencies like the NBC without recourse to the courts is illegal, unconstitutional, and offends the sacred principles of natural justice and fairness. It is the duty of the government to allow the legal and judicial powers of the state to function properly. Imposing any fine whatsoever without due process of law is arbitrary, as it contravenes the principles of nemo judex in cause sua, which literally means one cannot be a judge in his own cause, and odi alteram patam, which literally means no one should be condemned unheard. The NBC, being a regulatory body, is not empowered by law to act as the prosecutor and the judge. All at the same time, we humbly urge the court to set aside the unlawful and unconstitutional fines imposed on independent media houses and to uphold the sanctity of the Nigerian Constitution, Nigeria's human rights, media freedom, and the rule of law. Had original author Sahara Reporters, New York, disable advertisement. Source Sahara Reporters. Okay. The Post Serap 261 orders Süit Muhammed, NBC, for imposing 9 million naira fine on channels AIT Arise TV over #NSAS coverage. Alright, that is it, my people, on this one. A lot are happening in Nigeria. Wow, I see no reason why these people will be sanctioned, or I don't know. I don't understand what is going on in Nigeria. That is what a lot of people are talking about right now on social media. Well, that is it, my people, on this one. Then meanwhile, let me have your take on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks and God bless.